today's episode of PJ and the Beard, we're kind of doing what I kind of feel like is a special edition episode, because this is specifically related to a pedalboard build from Tony DeGraw's Facebook page, The Signal Path.
Right.
A 5-pedal pedalboard challenge. So the first pedalboard we're doing is the one that the Beard put together for said challenge, and he's going to walk you through what he did.
Yeah, so I mean, Tony has you send in like a 1 to 2 minute clip, and then he takes everybody in the group's clips, puts them together, and makes one big video. And it's really cool. And if you're not part of that Facebook group, I know there's a link to it from our webpage in the community tab. And if you just go search the Signal Path Pedals and Effects worldwide, I never can remember the whole name. I'm sorry, Tony. You'd be able to find it too. So the challenge is really cool. They've done like a fuzz challenge. They've done phaser and delay and a couple other things. So 5 pedals on the pedal board. So we sent in our 1 minute video, but we thought we would break down both of our boards, just go in a little deeper why we did it and things that we couldn't cover in 1 minute. So starting with, I guess, the tuner, right?
Right.
Because in the challenge, the tuner didn't count.
Right. But you went easy on him.
Well, the tuner counts.
It does, because who doesn't have a tuner on their board? Because if you have clip-on headstock tuner, good for you. Just take it off whenever you're not using it. It does work, but I just, whatever. That's my little pet peeve of capos and headstock tuners on guitars are just my little pet peeve. But that's a whole other episode.
That's a whole other one.
But whatever works for you is fine.
Leave them some hate in the comments.
Just don't do it in front of me.
But I agree with them. Yeah, tuners and pedals. So we wanted to, I went with that because there was some other chicanery that let me get what I needed. So on this board, I wanted to try and get, all right, can I take 5 pedals and get all the tones that I would typically use? And I got pretty close, maybe minus, I normally would have 2 delay pedals, one for a longer delay, but whatever. So, I mean, we can start there. Down here at the end, we have the Dispatch Master, which is a great pedal. If I just clean, it's a little bit of reverb in the amp. And just have that set up with a couple repeats the way I normally would. One of the really nice things about the Dispatch Master, if you're going, and I think of small boards like this, sometimes like travel boards, go to a friend's house to jam, blues jam, someplace the back line. If you don't know what you're going to get, you do have that reverb knob on there, and you can crank that up, and you can make it, if you roll that up about 3/4 of the way, like real high, it sounds really nice. It's a nice. Yeah. Nice big patty kind of thing. All right. So then what I did, I wanted to be able to have an envelope filter at least and a Leslie at least, 2 of the series that we've done. Wanted to have both of those at least. So I figured I would go with a Wampler Terraform because it has all of them and it sounds good. And it has this really neat feature. We did another video on this called the pre and the post feature. And so essentially my 2 overdrives that you see are in an effects loop. And I can pick whether they're before or after the Terraform.
And given your modulation choice, you would want that to be different.
Right. So I wanted to have the envelope filter before. I wanted to have the Leslie after. I added a Dimensions chorus. I wanted to have that after. And then I added a Univibe too, and I wanted to have that before. So I wanted to be able to go back and forth. So when I click on... Boy, how do we do this? Just do that real quick. If I click on the Wampler, we're on the first preset, so that's the Leslie sound.
Yeah,
I played that like
for a while.
4 million times. Can't play it at all. I wanted to shorten it up. Anyway, Leslie sound. Now, the cool thing about the Wampler is if I take the tap tempo button and hold it, you will see it switch to green. And once it switched to green, now it's the preset button. So that was preset 1. Preset 2. Get into a little bit of an envelope footer. Might have sounded a little bit better without the delay. Hit it again. And you'll notice it's green over here. That means it's before. It's pre. Hit it again. I don't know how well the camera will pick that up, but that's blue now. So that means this one is after. This is Dimensions chorus. And one last time. And that one's green, so it's after.
That is a great pedal.
Well, they sound great. I mean, they all sound great. And you can 5 pedals on my pedal board, including a tuner, and you have right there, we had 4 modulation effects. So going over to drive, there's 2 drive pedals I picked. The first one's the Kanata from TL Pedals. You will see this pedal on the show again soon because it's maybe part of an upcoming series. I don't want to say too much about it. Because
you don't want to let in. We can talk about our relationship with Tim Lewis.
Yeah.
Has been really great to us. And
he's making some great stuff.
Yes, he is.
So basically, should we just give him a sound of it?
Yeah.
I don't want to say...
Sounds really good.
Into the direct drive. Had to get back to the bridge because Barber doesn't like humbuckers on the neck. There you go, Dave. So, and those 2 together are really nice too. So, like the Kanata, if you just want to add like a little bit of hair, even with your volume rolled back, sometimes one into the other. So if I roll my volume back a little bit and turn that one on.
There's a little sparkle on top.
Right. And the thing, we've said it a million times about the Barber is it will cut some of the... You can roll the volume back and clean it up. Mm-hmm. So same kind of deal with it.
I thought you were going to go for the nuclear option and hit both switches.
So, I don't know. I feel the pedalboard rundowns always feel hard. But anyway.
Well, in honor of the signal path, it is as you see it, right? Minus the pre and post inside the Wampler, which you said.
Right. So you're just jumping the Wampler on either side.
The one thing you didn't say is what is powering this.
Well, before we get there,
okay,
because I have to pick the board up for that.
I'll get the box. We have the box.
I did think it might be kind of cool to show some of so that pre and post thing works really well, especially with the Barber, which I like to leave on,
right,
and roll back for clean. Mm-hmm. We could do just a couple, like we can get back to the Leslie. So having it after the barber works real well. Mm-hmm. But the envelope filter, I would want in front of whatever. And it works. Actually, we were playing with it earlier. Thought with the Kanata sounded good. Dimensions. So.
It does sound good.
That's like whatever. So, and then you had mentioned, like, well, what's power in it? I'm just gonna
fresh off the truck. Yes,
right. I don't know. Can we hold that under?
Probably. Do you want me to hold what you described?
I'm not gonna hold it there forever. Right. So, yeah, this is the Mission Engineering 592i, and you'll notice something.
Right. Ta-da.
Ta-da.
What's that Jedi magic you're doing over there?
Right. So, rechargeable power pack. We have a whole episode about this, and we'll put a link up here in the cards. And definitely check this out. Very cool stuff. Sorry for the... I know it was a quick pedalboard build.
He'll crop that out.
So, I think that wraps it up for this one, right?
I think so. Other than the pick holder, you didn't quite get into that. Does that count as a pedal? The heavy duty beard balm.
Right. People ask. I see people ask on the forums, why do you have those tins?
Right.
Why do you have those tins? So we'll just do that real quick. Let me tap that. Boom. So with that, we always like to take a moment, just thank everybody for watching. Hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell, hitting like, stop out to Instagram or Facebook. Thanks to our members, and stop out and check out the website sometime. And I think with that,
I'm PJ on behalf of the Beard, reminding you, no matter what you hear, you never have too much gear.
That's it. We're unplugged.
Literally.